All right, y'all. Well, we are live. We are live, guys, on this beautiful Friday. And how's my office looking right now? It's looking good, right? It's looking kind of good. Yeah, it's the new TA office. Got chilling right here. And man, what is on my chart? Some crazy new indicators I got going on here. Top secret stuff. Yeah, so I figured I would come on here every month and just do some analysis. Just do some analysis with everything that's been going on with Bitcoin right now, and just kind of give you my outlook on the markets as they are kind of right now. Shout out to everyone in chat. If you have any questions, ask them in the YouTube chat. Yeah, this is not my real YouTube channel. Are there going to be games next Friday? In the Discord is not next Friday, but the following Friday. We typically do it the first Friday of the month, but because it's a weird month, we'll do them on February 3rd. We're doing them on February 3rd. Yeah, guys, so Bitcoin is pumping, man. Let me turn off these indicators here, and just kind of give you all what I'm looking at right now. So I do have to say that I do still feel kind of bullish in general. Just looking at the daily time frame here, it looks kind of bullish. The money flow is getting thicker, and yeah, just that, guys. The money flow is getting thicker. It looks like we could print a green dot on here. When we look at the 4 hour and what's happened on the 4 hour, man, we had something that is pretty bullish, where we had the trigger wave down here. Money flow continues to get thicker. We got a tight trigger wave on that 0 line. So I'm going to start with levels to the upside that I am looking at to basically short from. Because my next trade I am looking for is definitely going to be a short. So the overall context, guys, of this market right now, I would say, is this. We have a very important area of resistance above us that could make for very nice resistance. If we take the trend line from the all-time high in November and just kind of drag it through right here, we see that we've got... We're pretty much like coming up to test this trend line very, very soon right now. It looks like we've touched it, but that's because I actually didn't draw this trend line correctly. But something else that we really do need to be aware of is this range value area high that we've got going all the way back from June. Let me go ahead and make myself smaller here. Right now, there's two main areas that I'm currently looking at for a short trade. The first one is going to be this value area high of the range. We have come up above the point of control of this massive range, and we've been consolidating above here now since basically Friday. Like for a whole week, we have not lost this point of control. That is pretty bullish in my opinion. And if we take the Fibonacci from the high in August to the low, that 786 is coming in right around here. So this would make actually a very, very nice potential short trade from around 22.7 to $23,000, especially if we come up here. And let's go ahead and turn back on Market Cipher B. If we do come up to this zone with the bearish divergence now on the 4 hour time frame, and also money flow getting lower here, this could offer us an opportunity now to short from the high of the range down to the low of the range. And when we come back down to the low of this range here, what I'm kind of looking at here is if we do actually make it up to the 23K area, especially if it happens over the weekend, guys, that means we will have closed the weekly candle above this high and above this high, which means absolutely 100% we have put in a major higher high on the weekly. So if we put in a major higher high in the weekly, it only makes sense that we would look then to long the retest, right? Because if this was, you know, a 5-minute chart and we had these highs here and we got bullish divergences, and we put in a low, a high, a higher low, and then we took out these highs, we would look for a higher low, right? That's just the way we would look. And so if we do put in that higher high, if then we take our fib from the low to the high, okay, we have a very nice confluence now with that value area low, with what will be in the future the golden pocket, as well as a retest, a perfect retest of the support resistance flip that we have right here. Okay, this is actually my most preferred trading idea that I have right now, because it just is, it's so perfect. A lot of people are expecting a rejection from this zone right here, the golden pocket, and understandably so, as am I. I'm going to talk about that in a second. But coming up to here, I think will allow us to get more overextended. It would allow us to take out these highs. It would allow us to take out this high. And it's just the range value area high, right? So like buy low and sell high, this is as simple as it gets. And this is a very good risk to reward ratio as well. Even if we use a stop loss, you know, depending on where we reject, we're talking like a, let's say a 3% stop loss for a potential gain. If we're just shooting for value area low, like an 18%. But if we're shooting for the golden pocket, that's more like a 20% potential drop to the downside. And I actually really do like this idea as well, because once we close that weekly candle, everybody's going to get super dang bullish. I should say, if we close that weekly candle, everybody's going to get super dang bullish and expect more continuation, I would assume, right? Because this is a bull flag breakout right here. And what a great setup that would be then to take a short in the opposite direction. And then, of course, I would look to then take a long from down here, from the range low. And then if this is going to be a major relief rally, I would look for higher. Now, if this idea is going to play out, I think we also need to keep our eyes on the S&P 500. Now, right now, S&P 500, this is the ES chart. The S&P 500 is trading this sideways range, okay? Very interesting that when Bitcoin got the rejection the other day, S&P 500 also put in a chicken's drinking water right here from the golden pocket and got a massive rejection to the downside. The key support, I would say, for S&P 500, there's two. There's one right here down below us at 38.64. But there's another major support down here at like the 37.50 level. Yeah, like right around 37.50. It's a major support. It's a major golden pocket that we kind of front ran back here in December, the end of December. And so potentially, if we see something like this, and I know it's tough over the weekend, it really is, because volume's low, and especially the ES is even closed for one of those days. It's closed, I think, on Saturday or Sunday. It might be closed on Sunday. I don't know, because I typically don't trade on the weekend. But whenever this move potentially happens here, with Bitcoin coming up to this level, I would love to see the S&P 500 also coming up to a key level of resistance, which is going to be basically this green box. Basically up to like 4,100. If we end up getting a move up into here, and we continue to see the bearish divergences in play, that would be an excellent confluence with Bitcoin also rejecting from the value area high of the macro range. And then we could look for both of them to come down to key areas of support to potentially get a long trade. That's kind of like where this is. If I could choose price to do anything I wanted, I would choose it to basically do this. Okay, another option, especially as we head over the weekend where volume is very low, is basically coming up to take out the current highs right into the top of this Fibonacci golden pocket retracement. Now, not only is that a Fibonacci golden pocket, which, by the way, okay, the last time Bitcoin got a major rejection, we came up to the Fibonacci golden pocket level, and we actually came above it a little bit. And it happened over a weekend, right? It happened over the weekend. So it was the weekend before FTX. And basically what happened was, that was right around here. Okay, the week of FTX was this purple candle right here. The week before FTX on Friday, okay, I had shorted the golden pocket. Let's actually zoom in a little bit so we can see that more clearly. I had shorted this golden pocket right here on Friday. Okay. Then over the weekend, we actually pumped up a little bit more. And we got a massive, that started the massive dump. And so right now, because we're coming up to the golden pocket, the last few times we've made major moves up to the Fibonacci golden pocket, that has been our rejection level. So we do really need to be aware of just coming in and taking out these highs with the bearish divs on the 4 hour and down. That could be a very, very juicy short trade as well. Because on the weekly time frame, if we look at the previous weekly high, right on the 0.65 fib, we also have these 2 weekly candles right here, bodies closing. And so basically this 21,820 area, 21,775 to 21,820 is a juicy zone. And we also do have, if we go to the exo charts right now, we've got a naked daily point of control up there as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we do. We have a naked daily point of control at around 21,725. So it just looks like a very nice level to potentially come up there, especially on weekend volume right now. Let's actually take a look at what's happening in real time here. Okay, yeah. So actually, we did get some a little bear CVD coming in here. 21,300 is key support right now locally. 21,300 is key support locally right now. We can go down to the low time frame and just see that 21.3 is a level that now is acting as our support, and we've basically been trading this tiny little range right here. Yeah, so that's kind of like my main idea to the upside, right? We've got the weekly level, we've got the 0.65 of the golden pocket, we have the naked daily point of control right here as well. So this box is also short zone for me right here. Basically from 21,700 to 21,830. And if we come above there, then I'm looking for this basically 22,800 to 23,000. These are the two major zones I'm looking for resistance and short trades from. And if we come above these two levels, then I would expect 30K Bitcoin. Let me pop over into YouTube chat. Shout out to everyone in YouTube chat right now. Is the stream lagging? That's a huge bummer if the stream is lagging. Okay, so Resolute Rambler wants to know, why does his range look different? It's probably because you're not using the Bybit USD pair. So I'm charting this on Bybit USD right now. Shout out to Thor, who says the new office is dope. Thanks, Thor. Yeah, man. You know, I built it myself. So. Well, I didn't really build it myself, but I did search in Google Images for black office background myself. And I did buy the green screen myself. So yeah, to the upside, guys, those are the two areas I would be looking to short from. So what would we be looking at for these trades? I would be looking for bearish divergences like on the 4-hour time frame and down. And right now we absolutely have them. I would say, like, if we got a fast move up there right now, we would absolutely have them, because the 1 hour is diverging. The money flow is getting lower as we come to that key resistance. We have it definitely also on the 2 hour as well, right? Look at that. Like if we get a pump, let's say like New York closes in about an hour and a half and we just get this pump up, I would not be surprised if we get a rejection from here. If we see the bearish divergences on the 2 hour, we see them on the 1 hour, we see them on like the 24 minute and the 12 minute. For me, the 12 minute is really the time frame I look at for my entry. If money flow is getting thicker like this on the 12 minute, it really makes me be cautious to take a short. I would be looking back to like the beginning of this range to see, is money flow getting lower throughout the entirety of the range? If yes, I would take the trade. Right now, we're like dancing right on the line. So ideally, what I would want to see here, if we are going to get a move up there, is I would want to see like money flow coming down a bit on the 12 minute as we like put in a lower momentum wave. That would, for me, would be like a very good entry signal. To short this 21.7 to 21.8 area. I think just looking at things now, like the way things are looking so bullish on these higher time frames, like the 8 hour, I think we have a little bit more upside here. It's tough because of the weekend. It is tough because of the weekend. But I do lean more bullish than bearish right now. Yeah, but if we come up to this higher resistance between 22.7 and 23K, definitely bearish divergences on the 4 hour time frame, the 2 hour, the 1 hour, the 24 minute, and the 12 minute to get me into that trade. And that could actually be a really nice swing trade. So let's say we start to dump over the weekend. Then what I'm really looking for is a few things. So we basically have supports along the way down. I would say that the first area I would look for a long if we start to dump would simply just be taking out these lows at 20,200-ish. And if we lose the level and dip into the box and then reclaim the level with bullish divergences on like the medium term time frames, so like the 24 minute, the 1 hour, that could present a nice long setup where basically we just do a liquidity grab of the lows, the chickens drink water, and the entry would be like upon reclaim of the level and the stop loss below the wick, wherever that is, and I would then target up to basically this green box up here, which is actually a pretty nice potential setup there. The second level that I'm interested in is definitely going to be the 19.5 to 20K level down here, because it's a golden pocket. It's a single print that will be filled. It's a CME gap as well, right? So we've got a CME gap from last week down here. Will be very interesting, guys, because the markets do close in an hour and a half, and then we could potentially put in another CME gap if we pump over the weekend. So this is actually becoming less of an interesting level now that we're getting closer to market close here. But these are levels to the downside that I'm interested in. If we start to lose 19.4, I would expect a much larger move down. I would actually expect to move all the way down to retest basically the highs of this old range here, right? So if we go ahead and we just pull out the volume profile, right? This zone right down here, where we currently have the old value area high, as well as we could even take a fib from the most recent low to the most recent high and see that we have the Fibonacci golden pocket coming in right there. We could even take it from the absolute low to the high, and just understand that like this zone right here of basically retesting the highs of the range and maybe dipping down a little bit below, this is going to be a very major support. So if we do start to dump over the weekend, like big time, it would be very easy for us to basically give back everything that we did give over the weekend, right? I mean, we know that basically the CME gap is coming in right here from last week. So this weekend, we might just give everything back, which would then, if we did get bullish signs down here, allow us to kind of bounce back up and fill another CME gap, right? Because if we close up here and then we dump down here over the weekend, we're going to leave a gap up here. Just something to keep in mind. And so if we do manage to dump all the way down, for me, the way the way I would look to actually long that, I would want to see like bullish divergences on the 1 hour time frame and downward, or at least see the 1 hour time frame very, very oversold. Like if we have a momentum wave on the 1 hour time frame that's coming very low here, let's say something similar to this, and then we see bullish divergences on lower time frames, that to me is a long signal. And so it's something that I would be very interested in longing, having put in a higher high now on the weekly. We're just taking it level to level. So as it stands right now, these 3 boxes would be like the 3 major trade ideas that I have. So we're basically looking for like a retest of 17.5 to 18K for a very juicy long, which is simply, I mean, really just a retest of these lows, right? It's a clear support resistance flip. We can see it being we can see it being support multiple times in the past here. Support, and then flipped into resistance twice. And so we would expect when we come back down to this area, a nice bounce from there. And of course, guys, this may not be a trend reversal because of the fact the weekly candle is not closed yet. If the weekly candle does close bearish, to me then, although yes, we put in a higher high, it's still, if this weekly candle closes as a shooting star candle where we have a giant wick and then a purple body, you know, because I'm real good at drawing candles here. So if the candle closes like this, let's get the box going on here. So if our weekly candle closes like this and we've wicked up to make a higher high, then this is definitely a chicken's drinking water on the weekly time frame, which then is a very bearish thing. Okay, I'm looking for a strong weekly close to kind of confirm this trend reversal. I'm really kind of hoping for a bullish weekly close. Yeah, but nonetheless, these are the main areas that I'm looking for a potential trade, and my preferred scenario would be coming up to the 23K zone, then getting moved back down to around the 18K zone, and then putting in a higher high from there. So let's hope we can do something like that, guys. Let's check out what is happening right now on the order flow chart. Wow, we had a lot of longs come in here, and that is actually kind of bearish looking. Hang on, let's zoom out a little bit. Did we put in a higher high? Actually, yeah, we put in a higher high there. It's hard to say. We have a lot of people longing this right here. A lot of people longing this high right now. But when I look at my 12-minute, it does not look very, very bearish to me. It just does not look so bearish to me. That money flow is getting thick, man. It's making me think we have another push up here. So OT4 around the world says 21.822 short entry. What is the stop loss? Ah, crap. Are we lagging right now? This is just not good. Give me 1 second here, guys. All right, I think we're back right here. I'm not sure what the heck is going on with the internet. Are we back, guys? Are we back? Let me know if we're back. Yeah, internet connection is putting in a lower high for certain, guys. Internet connection is putting in a lower high. Let me check on something here. Ah, man, this is awful. It just does not look so bearish to me. That money flow is getting thick, man. It's making me think we have another push up here. So OT4 around says 21E, 22 short entry. What is the stop loss? Crap. Be lagging right now. This is just not good. All right, it's
Give me a second here, guys.
on my phone right now. It seems to be working, but it's super delayed. All right, cool. Okay, so we're not lagging. Let's see if we can continue on. Let's see if we can press on here. We definitely do have some bearish divergence here, and this level 21,303 is a key level of support right now. It's a high volume node. If we zoom out here and take a look at this whole range right here. We can see this big spike in volume right up here. So this is why this is such a key level of resistance right now. Sorry, key level of support. So the local range right now is like this right here, I would say. This nice support resistance flip. Now something else I was kind of looking at, guys, as another confluence here. And please don't mind the Carl from the Moon analysis here. You know, he does sponsor my channel. But we have formed this this pretty nice bull flag right here. You could say. And if we do break up to the upside of this bull flag, I mean, we're coming up into those zones of resistances. Something else actually that's a little bit more speculative is just looking at this as a potential cup and handle. Let's say we do come up here and get our rejection, right? We come up into our zone, we get our rejection. This is actually much more juicy of an idea because this break of the cup and handle will put us right into the value area high of the range. So really, like, it would be actually pretty nice to do something like this where we get short number one, and then maybe we lock in some profits at like the golden pocket or something. Let's come up with like a mini plan here. Yeah, that's really nice, right? So this, if we're expecting higher, and if this is a cup and handle, if we come up here with bearish divs, let's just say, do come up here with some bearish divs. I mean, we already have bearish divs, right? So coming up there, I'd say it's definitely a short I would take. Somebody asked where the stop loss goes above that level. For me, it would go above the weekly. So I would put probably my stop loss around like 21.9 just to be safe. So let's say like somewhere right around here. And then this is actually still a really good trade setup. My TP1 would be down here, retest of the value area high. And then my TP2, if I was treating this as a scalp, would be at the point of control around 20,900. And to be honest with you guys, I would, like just me right now, because I'm in multiple long trades, I would probably TP1, stop loss to the entry, and then just let the thing run in case of massive dumpage. Because that's just like how I like to kind of do it. Like if I'm already in some juicy positions in the opposite direction, I'd rather hold a bigger position after securing a not loss. But then after, let's say we do come down to this zone, we get a nice move up. This would be like the real short I would look to take back all the way down to like 18K. If we reclaim 23K again, y'all, that is extremely bullish in my mind, and because that is confirmed like major high time frame trend reversal, and then I think we could be looking at something much bigger playing out, which is the wedge, the falling wedge, which is a bullish pattern, and something about this falling wedge that I'm sure some of you are probably aware of. But if we do have a wedge like we have right here, and we actually break down from it and then come back inside of it, that's actually more bullish than just regular falling wedge. So we can see like right here, we were forming this wedge like this. There's a few different ways to draw it. In fact, I'm just going to draw it from these candle bodies right here. But we did lose it and then come back into it and this is the weekly time frame. So we have weekly candle closes giving us clear support. We wick right into it, and then we have all these weekly candle body closes. But we did close a few candles below here, so now we've come back inside. The technical target for this wedge, if we're going to take it from these upper weekly candle closes, is going to be around the 30K area. Now, I know a lot of people don't trade wedges. Like, I myself would never trade a breakout of a wedge. But what I do use them for, and what I, unless this is an altcoin in a bull market, in which case I do trade the breakout of a wedge, what I do use them for is looking for confluences. So we have a very, very clear confluence right here. Perfect target of the wedge is going to be this $29,000-$30,000 area, where we do have the major resistance support flip at this weekly order block here. So if we reclaim 23K, my next major short trade would be from the $28,000 to $30,000 level. And this one, I would actually shoot for a new low. I would shoot for the 2019 high around 13.8, let's say. So this could be a very nice, like 50% drop right here. A very nice swing short. Because if we come back down to retest that 2019 high, that is actually a nice bottom for Bitcoin. Because then we are now retesting a very key support resistance flip at 13.8. In fact, if we go to like, let's go right now to Coinbase. Let's go to Coinbase. Let me pull up the Coinbase chart here. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull up the Coinbase chart. The 2019 high, if we go to the monthly time frame, look at this. It's very juicy. It's literally a monthly level, right back here. The high of the old bull market, a monthly candle closes, and then the relief rally of the last bear market also wicks up perfectly to here. And so that $13,800 level now is going to be a major support resistance flip. So I would be looking for something like this kind of swing trade right here. And here's something else I also forgot to mention, but I've mentioned it a number of times in streams and videos. The monthly market cipher B is printing the green dot, which is bullish, man. I mean, that is bullish. I have not seen very much bearish looking things on on these medium to high time frames, right? The 4 hour to the monthly has been looking very bullish to me all week. That's why I've been making videos saying, are we going to 20K? Are we going to 30K? You know, I don't make those kinds of videos lightly, right? But when you see these kinds of things, there is a good chance, I would say, that we get some kind of relief rally here. Now, that does not mean to take a long trade, right? It means when we do see an entry for a long, we could think to ourselves, maybe I should have some higher targets for this long. Then maybe I should now think in terms of longing the dip instead of shorting the rise, because these high time frames are showing more upside potential, right? Especially if we close this weekly candle bullish. That's just the most basic thing about trading, right? The trend is your friend. So when we reverse trend, we have a new friend. Don't get stuck in thinking in like bear market only, right? Even if this is still the bear market, which it probably is, and this is just a relief rally, market structure, that's king, right? Market structure is king. So if we start closing higher weekly highs, that's bullish. That's just objectively bullish, right? So now if we reclaim 30K, then here's what's possible. Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen. I don't know. All right, I've never lived through 2023 before. Neither has anybody else. The world is heading into a major recession, and everything's going wrong, and there's no hope in sight, allegedly, for anything. But look at this, okay? If we do break out of 30K, then we will be officially now coming back into the old range, right? 30K, the target of our wedge, is right here. And so this is clearly major resistance, which is why I would look for a swing trade here to actually put in a new low. Because, you know, we broke down from major resistance, you know, head and shoulder pattern. And now we've broken down the head and shoulder. We're going to get a retest and then drop, right? That could be very nice. So that's something else to be aware of. But if we reclaim this key zone, well then, look at this, right? This opens up the doorway to potentially that point of control, which also just so happens to be the 382, around 36K, and then the value area high, golden pocket, right around that 48K level. So this would really this would catch so many people off guard, guys. Something like coming up to this zone right here, because a lot of people, including myself, would say this is a major support resistance flip. Things are very bullish. Boom, right? We drop from the 382. And if this is just a very, very strong downtrend on a high time frame, when the trend is very strong, the 382 is the area we reject from, right? In a very strong trend, that 382, that's where we reject from. But if we reclaim it, then I'm looking up toward that value area high, which could be very nice. Now, remember what happened back in 2019, right? In 2019, we came up. I mean, we had a relief rally, and we pretty much bottomed out, and then we started to get a pretty big relief rally. We came up 320%. We were only, we were more than halfway to all-time highs at the time, right? The all-time high for Bitcoin was 20K. We came up to around 14K, right? So we came all the way back up to, if we were looking at this old bear bull market as a sideways range, right? And we just take a look at this here, let's say from around that 3K zone. We look at this. I mean, we lost the major range. We came all the way up to value area high, and that's where we rejected from before we finally put in that last March 2020. Well, this is my real channel, so I can say it. The COVID-19 dump, all right? So things are possible, guys. You know, things are possible. And everyone's so dang bearish. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm just looking at what happened previously. You know, we had this 2019. Again, this was a year before the bull market. And let me actually see, do I have... I don't have this on my chart right now. Let me see if I do have... It doesn't matter. We're about the same amount of time away from the halving that we were, like, right around here, okay? I'm just throwing that out there. We're about the same amount of time from the next halving right now as we were around April 2019. So, I'm just throwing that out there, right? We could see some relief here. Yeah. Let me pop into the YouTube chat here, see. Oh wow, we just wicked to 21.5. Yeah, let's zoom in right now on Bitcoin and see what's actually going on locally here. Wow, we did just wick up to 21.5. 6-minute money flow is getting a little bit thicker here. Let's see. Man, that 12-minute money flow is getting pretty thick. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. We're trading this channel here as well. Check this out. I'm sure a lot of you guys saw this already, but this channel is being respected pretty dang nice. And look at that confluence that we have at the top of the channel. that weekly, that naked point of control, it's all right up there. It's all looking pretty dang juicy if you ask me, up at the top of that there. So that's actually where I've got my eyes set right now. I'm currently in no short trades right now. I did take the short from here yesterday, but I added to it when we got this golden pocket rejection, and that put my entry a little bit lower. So I've been stopped out of that at my new entry. So I'm waiting for higher, or if we just start to dump from here, I guess I will miss it and I'll get into a trade next week. But I'm pretty much done trading for the week right now, since it is Friday afternoon. It's time to chill, man. It's time to chill out. All right. Yeah, we wicked to 21.5. All right, let's check out EXO and see what's going on. Yeah, we had a lot of shorts get wrecked on that pump up, and now we've got shorts opening. People shorting right here. I think we're going higher, guys. I'll be honest. I think we're going higher. These shorts are opening up here. I think we come higher. Oh man, is it just me, guys, or is it tiring trading all week? Yeah, I think we come up higher. Let's check out our 1 minute here. I mean, who knows? Maybe we come down a bit. The 1 minute money flow is getting pretty thin here. It is getting pretty thin. New York's going to close in about an hour. Let's see what is our good friend ES doing right now. All right, so keep your eyes on ES, guys, because right now ES is at the key zone of resistance. 0.5 fib on ES. 0.5 fib POC. So if ES rejects here, then I think also potentially Bitcoin as well. But don't we typically rally into market close, especially at the end of the week here? I don't know. This is the 4-hour time frame, looking kind of bullish on the ES. The 1 hour also looks like it has more upside here. How's our 12? I mean, we actually do have some bear div on 12 here. Yeah, we do have some bear div on 12, and a little bit on 6 as well. Let's see. Let's go down to our 1 minute time frame here on Bitcoin and see if we come up to a local 6 Juanita, right? Came up to the 0.5. I mean, that is a nice CDW of the local range, to say the least. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I am not interested in trading here. Not interested in trading this range. It's just not how I roll. I prefer the juicier levels with the juicier signals. But nonetheless, if you were trading this range, that is a valid CDW. Yeah, I think I'm... Yeah, it is valid. Now we're at the local 6 Juanita. Coming right into the golden pocket. Coming up to the 786 locally here. Coming up a little bit higher. Alright, alright. Okay. Let's get back into the YouTube chat over here. The dollar's dumping. Calat record says higher means 21.7 or 23K. Short term, yes. I myself am looking for that 21.7, 21.8, and then 23K. So my general trading idea, which you can go back in the stream and watch if it wasn't lagging, was basically like if I could control price action, which I'm working on, right? I'm working on controlling price action. It's tough, I'll be honest. But if I could control price action, I would have it do this. I would have it come up to this level around this zone, right? 21.7, 21.8. And I would want it to get a little rejection from here. And then I would want it to come up to $23,000 and get a real short, okay? Because my final target is going to be the... Let's see, I'm sorry, 21, around 21.8, right around here. And then my final target would be this zone up here. So if I could control price action, the best, and this is not guaranteed, this is just what I would like, right? And I think there's a high chance of this actually happening, something like this. Value area high of the range, 786, right up here. Now, locally, what do we have? We have the weekly, we have the golden pocket, we have the naked point of control up in this zone. And very locally, I see a kind of cup and handle pattern here, okay? Now, cup and handles, they do have high probability of breaking to the upside, okay? I know this is a sloppy one, right? Now, I've been hanging out with Crypto Lifer a lot. That's why I'm all about these cup and handles lately. But when we take this cup and handle and just project the target of it, we come up to our box right up here, right? So it would be nice, in my opinion, to come up a little bit higher, get a little rejection, a little handle forming right here, okay? A downward channel. Downward channel can come down to hit into the Fibonacci golden pocket retracement, confluence with the point of control of the entire range right here, right? Basically, we come down to this zone right here, and then we get a move up to this zone, the $23,000 area. and once we come up to the $23,000 area, okay, then that sets us up nicely for a short from the high of the range, of the macro range, okay, from the high of the macro range. And from there, I would target the golden pocket, right, confluence with the value area low of the old range, right around here. So look at how beautiful this would be. I mean, it would be beautiful. And I know it seems so simple right now. I think there's a high chance of it playing out just because I know like a lot of people get very emotional once Bitcoin starts moving. And there's potential for a lot of people to get wrecked up here. And then, I mean, once we lose this zone, right? If we're gonna put bearish divs and we're gonna lose this now, it will be very easy to give all this back. And then everyone who's so bullish is now going to be bearish, saying, oh, that's it, we're going down to 10K. But Fibonacci golden pocket to the rescue, value area low to the rescue. Then if we are going to hit that 30K level, this would be like my swing trade to 30K as it stands right now. This would be my swing trade to 30K as it stands right now. So this is like my rough trading plan, guys. I'm basically looking to scalp short 21.8 down to about like 20,500, give or take, and then get another move up to 23K, short it down to 18.5-ish, 18K, long it up to 30K. This is one scenario, one plan that I have for how I think price could move. But the cool thing about having plans is we don't just trade them blindly. We wait and see your confirmations, right? So if we're not seeing bearish divergences on, like, if we come up to that $23,000 level and the 4 hour isn't giving us the bearish divergence momentum and money flow, you know, don't take it as a swing trade, right? Maybe if you see it on lower time frames, take it as a scalp trade or something, or at least lock in profits a little bit earlier. But if we come up there and we're seeing like macro top signals, you know, I would take that trade with maybe a TP down more toward the, I would set my TPs down to maybe 20K and then 18K, you know. But this could be really nice here. And this potentially, this long, could potentially set us up for the short from 30K, which is the value area low of the macro range, right? That 30K long. I mean, this is a lot of extrapolation. But when we go back and look at how price respects key levels like this, just based on like market structure, it is pretty crazy, right? So we take the long up to 30K. And this could be a massive swing trade down to like 14K, right? This is if I could control price action, guys. I would short scalp down to a long up to 23K. Swing trade down to 18K, swing trade up to 30K, swing trade down to 14K. if I could control everything. But I don't think it's too out of the picture here. We'll have to wait and see, man. We'll have to wait and see. And we'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, we just take it level to level. Let's zoom in again and see what's going on here. We're coming to our cup and handle right now. This is also a resistance here, so like just be aware that this is resistance as well. But I think we can come up a little bit higher here, guys. I do. Let's see if we can get that push up here. We have about an hour until market close. Let's see if we get this push up here, guys. Oh, man. Let's see. Let's go. Let's see. Let's go. Let's see if we get that push. Wow, big decrease of open interest right there. But longs still coming in. A whole bunch of shorts getting wrecked there. but we still do have a few longs coming in. Wow, big decrease. A whole bunch of shorts totally wrecked right there, guys. Wow, would you look at that? But we still do have some longs coming in. I think we can come up, man. I think we can come up higher. Look at that 12-minute money flow. That's looking pretty dang thick. That is looking pretty dang thick right there. Set some TPs on my longs here. Yeah, let's see if we can... I look at that 12-minute money flow. This does not look very bearish, honestly. Like, let's see if we get some juicy action going on here. Let's see. Let's see if we get that juicy action coming up here. Zoop, zoop. I mean, technically, we still got the 1 hour div. I'll be honest with you, though, guys. The 12-minute, although it is diverging, if we get a fast move up, I do think we can get a move down, but I still think we can get a move down. Let's see if we get one quick little poke up there. Just a quick poke. Let's see what happens. Can we get a QP? A little QP up there? Shout out to Mesa Sound, who most of the time doesn't like my streams. Yeah, this is like a chill TA stream, guys. This is not a live YouTube shenanigans stream. You know? Alright, let's see, guys. Come on, it's the moment of truth, baby. Come on! Are we going to get up there? And if we get up there, are we going to get that rejection? And if we do, it's a pretty easy invalidation on the trade as well, right? I mean, stop loss above that weekly at 21.9-ish. Right? Another little big pusheroni. Let's check out our Uno minute here. Man, Uno minute, I think we could get a rejection. If we get a fast pump up there, look at the money flow coming down. Look at the money flow coming down here, right? We could definitely scalp that. At least, I think so. Boom. All right. We're hitting it. We're hitting it. All right, let's see. We hit that first naked point of control, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, we just smack dabbed into that POC right there. Okay. Now we're coming up to the weekly. Let's see if we hit that weekly. We just kind of hit that thing a little bit. Boom. Wow, we just broke out of that, guys. Sheesh, man. We just broke out of that. All right, so that's intense. I would say clear invalidation above this high.
Download your meditation videos.
And right now, I don't know what this level is right here, but let's see what's happening on EXO here. Yeah, that is actually a nice thing to see at the level. The fact that we got so much of a decrease of open interest right here. But I do have to say, things absolutely look more bullish than they do bearish. So So don't be shy on securing of profits. Check out our 12-minute. Oh man, 12-minute money flow definitely looks bullish. So yeah, it definitely does look bullish, guys. But let's see if we can come down a smidge. That is definitely a big decrease of open interest right there. For certain, longs and shorts closing out. People took profit at that level. And I have to say, man, this 12-minute dive frame looks extremely bullish. Coming back up for a little retest of that weekly level. I did short it, by the way, so I might take a loss on this one. Let's wait and see. I'm gonna take a TP at this naked point of control if we make it down there. Wow, that's extremely bullish, man. That is crazy. That is wild. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. Well, if I take an L, at least I hit a TP on my long, but this is a weekly. I would also watch, if I do get stopped out of here, I would watch for a CDW of that high. So now that we put in this high, let's kind of just take a look at this as a range here. We now have a new range high right here at 22,038. That would be our new high. And let's wait and see if we actually can put in a low here. Because if we do put in a low, and let's say we do bounce from the naked point of control, then maybe we could also come in for a retest of this area if we start to see money flow coming in our favor. Let me put back on my chill music, guys.
And unwind uninterrupted. Try YouTube Premium on us.
Here we go. This is my jam right now. Man, that was a high that was a pretty high move up there, right? We came up 21. I guess this is the 0.65 that we came up to. Where's that weekly? Wow, we're above the weekly right now. Hey, it's my pops. Hey, Pops, what's going on, Papa Casper? Oh, really? Hey, I'm alive on YouTube right now. You want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi? All right. Here, say hi real quick. Give him a big smile. He sold his teeth to buy Bitcoin. He sold his teeth to buy Bitcoin, guys. He got liquidated too. That's a huge bummer, Pops. I'm sorry to hear. I know I got to give you some Bitcoin. Well, I just shorted Pray For Me, man, because, you know, it looks like I shorted a pump here. So we're finding support at the weekly right now. Thank you. See, I was hoping to be able to buy you new teeth with this trade.
If you don't mind.
Whoa, okay, now we're talking, baby. Don't worry, I'm gonna get you some new teeth, Pops. Alright, I will. I love you, Pops. I know you do. I know. Alright, peace, man. Alright, guys, I would say, I'll be honest with you, I just took some pee at that weekly there because, that's what I think is the responsible thing to do here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here, guys. The VWAP on the 4 hours high as heck. You guys are saying hi to Papa Casper up in here. My entry was 21,894 on USD. T on USDT. So let's actually check out the USDT chart right now. Where's the Bybit chart? Oh, here. Here's my entry. And I have my stop loss like right here. Actually, let's see something. That's a bad place for the stop loss, isn't that? Yeah. Let's see what happens if we come up to test 6 Juanita. Right? Let's see what happens if we do come up to test 6 Juanita here. Put on good old EXO. Ooh, I mean, I can't say what's happening here, but we did have a pretty big decrease of open interest up here. Lots of liquidations, lots of long liquidations. Right now, it does look like potential bullish CVD right here. I'm sorry, yeah, potential bullish CVD, but I don't know. I'm not good at reading EXO in these dire moments. I would say that based on 1 minute money flow, it wouldn't surprise me if we don't come up a little bit higher here. Based on 12 minute money flow, man, I really think we'll come up a little bit higher. That weekly, let's go back to our USD chart, because if that weekly holds a support, that is strong. If we lose the weekly, guys, that's definitely much more better potential downside here. But we definitely did hit the target of this cup and handle. And let's see what happens. Like, will we form some kind of handle here? Because if we do, then my plan to long is still in play. Yeah. Could still be in play here, guys. Could still be in play here. Minute money flow looks extremely bullish. How's 24? It also looks bullish, but I mean at the same time, that money flow is lower getting overtime. So let's just see what happens here, man. You know what? I'm committed to the trade. If I take a loss, I take a loss. If I take a loss, I take a loss. Go back down to our 1 minute. Man, 1 minute money flow is looking bullish, guys. I'll be honest with you. Let's see if we break through 6 Juanita. I'll bet you we do reject from 6 Juanita the first tap. Let's see. I'll bet you we reject the first tap from 6 Juanita. But here's something else now that we have to be aware of. This weekly is still support. Confluence with the local golden pocket 786. Let's hope we can get a breakdown. We need a real heavy breakdown. Lots of double base, lots of chugging. Very little fretting. Sorry I made myself so big still, guys. I forgot I was on with Papa Casper. I mean, we do see some... We actually do see some bearish CVD here, guys. We do see some bearish CVD right here. Locally. From this high. We don't see it from this high. Honestly, for it to be best, we'd want to see it from this high. But it's tough because there's such a big decrease of open interest. But from this high right here to this high, we do see lots of longs coming in. So I'd say that the 6 Juanita is make it or break it kind of zone here. Let's see what happens. So just based on everything here, you know, I definitely expect higher. Even if we come down a bit here, I still expect higher. I expect higher. 22.8, 23K zone. That's really where I'm expecting now. Look at this money flow. Man, look at that money flow. Yes, I'm in a short, JT. Yes, I did short that, guys. I did. I shorted it. So my entry is, what did I say? 21 9 21 891 or something like that. $22,981. I see a little bit more absorption here, guys. There's a lot of longs coming in right now. CBD is making a higher high locally, so could just be leading. I don't know. I'm not an exo chart master over here. If I was only looking at market cipher, I would say we're coming up higher. That's what I would say. But we might be able to get a little bit of down action here if we get this red dot. This momentum wave crosses over here. But let's see, man. I might just close the week out with a loser, which is fine with me. It's totally fine with me. Still a pretty juicy week overall, I'd have to say. But let's see if we can come down. I would love to come down. I would love to lose the weekly. I would love to come down at least this level. Let's see. Now we just play the waiting game. Who's the extra chart master? K-Pax and Boyan. Yeah, CryptoFace hit his $1 million target there. Yeah, I agree. So RMDY Sound says, look at the 12-minute money flow from January 14th and compared to now we could moon to 23K. Yeah, 23K, that's my macro target to short, man. So let's see. If this 1 hour, man, confirms div here, that could be the only hope. Let's go back to our 12. Yeesh. I think it's official though. I think momentum is not diverging on the 12. And is money flow diverging on the 12? It's dancing on the line, guys. I think we come up higher here. Let's see. We're coming back down to test the weekly. Okay, we're at the weekly, and we just bounced literally off it to the dollar right now. So that weekly. Okay, we're coming down. We're coming down. Let's see. Can we hit that NPOC? Let's see if we hit the NPOC. That would be kind of nice, right? And by the way, this is not an NPOC anymore. It's closed. Let's see. Yeah, let's check out SPX. Let's check out the ES. What did the ES do on this? ES at the golden pocket, guys. ES rejected from 6 Juanita. Doesn't look too bearish, but nonetheless, still some bearish divs here on the 24-minute, and we're at 6 Juanita right here on the ES. So, let's see how this thing is looking here. Oh wow. Oh wow. Now we actually have some bullish CVD here. You see that? We got shorts now opening up here. Wow. Unless we put in a lower low, in which case that's leading CVD, but CVD is getting lower as the price is putting in a higher low right here. That's not the most bearish thing in the world, guys. So, wow, look at that. Weekly. Very, very well respected weekly there. One-minute green dot. Money flow getting thicker. What was the naked point of control? It just means a naked point of control is simply just a daily point of control that price has never come back to touch. So, like an example would be this. Yesterday, this is a volume profile chart, and yesterday the price came down and made this highest volume node for the day at 20,750. And because price never came back down to tap that, it is naked. So if price comes down to tap it, it is now clothed. So if we zoom out here, we see that we had this, hang on. We had this naked point of control right here at 21,725, and price came up to tap it. And so now it's no longer naked. It has been clothed by the price. It has been clothed by the price. Let's see if we can come back down and retest that naked point of control. Excuse me, guys. I'm a little bit tired here. We got some people in here now. About 145 of us. What should we listen to, guys? Let me know what music to listen to in the chat, because we can listen to anything. I don't have to worry about copyright strikes right now. We could listen to anything. What should we listen to? H-bar is ripping? Yeah, let's check out some alts right now. Let's check out some other alts. Let's check out Ethereum. Nice. Litecoin. Same deal. Matic. Man, Matic looking nice. Cardano. Nice. XR Pizzle. Nice. Man, you know, if we range around here, that could open the door for some alt action, baby. That could open the door for some alt action. The Bitcoin Ethereum pair is looking pretty nice right now. Money flow curving up. The daily time frame about to print a green dot. Man, I'm actually vibing with this. Some 80s synth action going on right now. Yeah, that weekly is going to be an important level, guys. Man. What do I think of Metallica songs? I don't know. Should we have a fast drop down? I don't think we're going to get a fast drop down here, guys. Yeah, I'll get a strike, but this isn't from my real YouTube channel, so it doesn't matter. My real YouTube channel got too many copyright strikes. But this YouTube channel, I don't care if it keeps getting copyright strikes, because it's just a private channel. Oh man, we're going back to Pump City, guys. We're back to Pump City. Let's see what happens when we come up to 6 Juanita. We haven't hit 6 Juanita yet, guys. Right? Just trading the range. Just trading the range. Oh yeah, 6 Juanita, value area high. Let's see, we get a little rejection from her. Then maybe come and take the lows and then get another move. Let's see, yeah, let's see if we can do that, right? That would be nice. That'd be nice. Do I have limit orders? No, I don't have limit orders for any of these shorts, guys. How do you mark a naked point of control? The way you mark a naked point of control, there's a few ways. You could use this indicator. Session volume profile. Session volume profile. This will give you the points of control for every daily candle. So you can see, for example, that the naked point of control from yesterday is showing up right here. It's not going to be as accurate as the ones you can get in EXO, but it's close enough, right? If you just kind of know that zone. And actually, I'm pretty sure you can extend the POC to the right. Yeah, so now this will show you the naked points of control on your chart like that, these red lines. So that's going to be the SVP. The in indicators, it's called session volume profile. All right, let's see what's happening up here. Did we hit into 6 Juanita locally? The local girl next door. Oh yeah, we smashed right into her. Yeah, she did go on a date with us, guys. Looks like we just put in a higher high right there. So, is what it is. Let me see if I've been stopped out. No, I'm still holding on by a thread here, guys. I'm still holding on by a thread. Hold on by a little thread here, guys, in this trade. Play Cannibal Corpse? Nah. Will they strike you for a private channel? Yeah, oh yeah. They'll strike you for anything, man. YouTube is no joke. I got one of my videos just taken down the other day for a reason I don't even know. They just took it down. I think someone reported it. I don't know why. Then this one stream I did, they made it age restricted because they said I was showing sexually explicit content. I think it was the picture of the uneven butt cheeks, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. All right, so let's see. I'm stopped out now of that. Well, it was a good run, guys. It was a good run. It was a good run, but, you know, it is what it is. Well, it's been a good week, guys. All in all, I have to say it's been a good week. And 23K is the next level I'm really interested in. I think we can get there based on the 12-minute money flow. Let's see what happens over this weekend, guys. But I am going to head out because, well, it's time for me to end the week. But I got a few more things to finish up over here, and then I'm out for the weekend, guys. But God bless all of you. Thanks so much for being here. And I'll see everyone in the next stream. I'm going to be doing these every month now. All right? So peace, y'all.